All right, so here we are. You're like, well, Brian, we got a video. It looks great. We talked about doing a Facebook premiere, but you're like, maybe YouTube might be a better avenue for your community. Hey, let's check it out. Can you do a premiere in YouTube? Of course you can. So you've got to have a channel in YouTube, and that's pretty simple to make. Make sure you do this, of course, a week ahead of time. Don't rush this, okay? Let's set it up because you want to build hype. You want to build hype around your special ceremony that you're making a big deal out of online premiered. So I'm going to create a video. I'm going to upload a video. I'm not going live. Don't forget, this is different than going live. It appears that we're live, but we already made this content ahead of time. So I'm going to upload a video. I'm going to select my file. Oh, yeah. So here's one I did today, me singing a little ditty because I was testing all this stuff out. You got to give it a name. This is the so-and-so elementary school, fourth grade commencement, something like that. So I'm just going to come up with, a little jibber jabber there, little information there. Have a good thumbnail. Good thumbnails are important. So you can upload a thumbnail down here. Let's see here. I think I'm about to blow up my computer. Right here, the audience thing, you can read into this, but this production is not made for kids. It's not like Ryan's Toys or it's about toys and Nerf guns. This is really made for the public. So if you need more information on that, they have a little link there on how to differentiate what your audience is. But kids will be watching this with their parents. Let me move my big head here. Go next. I'm going to go next again. This stuff right here is some special fancy things you could do. Let's not get fancy. Let's just make this thing as simple as possible. Now, this is what you got to do right here. So instead of making it public, unlisted, private, we're going to skip ahead of all that right now. We got to go to schedule because this does need to be public. This is for a community audience. And I shouldn't have to say it, but some of you know this. You should know it, is that anytime you put students online, you got to make sure you've got all the right permissions from the parents. And some students aren't allowed to be in a public setting like this. So I'm going to schedule it for the time you want it. That sounds good. Set as a premiere. This is it. What is a premiere? People get to watch it together. You get to build hype. There's a countdown. You give them a link. It can be embedded on your school website. Let them know ahead of time. Bring out the red carpet. I think it's a wonderful way to bring a little bit of normalcy to a very abnormal situation right now across our world because we can't do those face-to-face ceremonies and gatherings like we would have done. And we want to give kids a little glimpse of normalcy during this time. And after you get that done, you hit schedule, then you get the links, you start sharing those, build hype around it, and make it about the biggest deal you can ever make it. And if you're looking at this, you're like, well, Brian, this is just way too much time. I ain't got time for this. You were already going to spend time doing the traditional face-to-face commencement service, fifth grade graduation, whatever you were going to do. So don't say that. I think, both ways you had to spend time making this happen. The video stuff, to make a really good video, yes, you may need some help to do that, but don't feel bad about that. Go get some help. There's people out there who would love to help you with this kind of work. And I would love to help you through this process. Hey, y'all enjoy. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.